A GOP-favored congressional redistricting plan in Texas could go to the House floor for a full vote as early as tomorrow. A committee advanced that measure last night. The Texas House reached a quorum after dozens of Democrats who left the state to block the vote returned to Austin. And as they came back, they were asked to all sign permission slips so they could be escorted by state troopers to ensure they would return when the session reconvenes tomorrow. However, one state representative, Nicole Collier, she refused to sign, instead spending the night locked in the House chamber, where she will likely remain again tonight.
This requirement that we be trailed by DPS officers who could be out there fighting crime is not only a waste of taxpayer dollars, but it is also offensive to the dignity of each one of us who have been elected by our constituents to come here and fight.
CBS News correspondent Nidia Kavazos joins us now from our bureau in Los Angeles. And Nidia, thanks for being with us. The full House vote on the Texas redistricting plan, as we mentioned, is set for tomorrow. But is it a foregone conclusion it'll actually pass? Do Texas Democrats have any recourse at this point?
Nancy, given that the Texas Republicans do have the majority, these maps will go through. But this is something that Texas Democrats have known all along, even when they left the state and they were protesting. They knew that it was only a matter of time. And when they left, they were only trying to bring national attention to this issue and get other states to join here. But now that they've returned, they say that their fight isn't over yet. These maps will go through, but they're also getting ready to prepare legal challenges and take this to the court. They say that they're confident that they will be able to present a strong legal case against these maps and hopefully stop these maps from being established and implemented before next year's midterm elections.
And going closer to where you are in California, California Democrats unveiled their own plan to counter these maps in Texas with new congressional maps of their own, which favor Democrats. What's been the response been like from Republicans as this deadline Thursday for a full vote approaches?
Lawmakers in California returned to Sacramento yesterday, and this week is going to be all about redistricting in California. But Republicans here have been opposing Democrats' efforts, and they've now presented a lawsuit, or they're asking the state Supreme Court to stop this Thursday vote from happening. They're claiming that Democrats' efforts here are unconstitutional and that the state's constitution requires a minimum of 30-day review period for any type of legislation that is going to be introduced. And so they say a Thursday vote cannot happen. But Democrats in California must get these maps approved this week in order for election officials to have enough time to prepare for the special election that would take place on November 4th. And this is when California voters would go to the booth to decide if they're okay with these maps being implemented and if they're okay with having their state's constitution amended for this reason.
All right, Nidia, thank you very much for being with us.